Welcome to Thought Cops, coming to you live from the mean streets of Neo Chicago. I am Officer Kevin.
I'm Officer Grant. With us, introduce yourself.
My name's, what the fuck?
Oh, you think shooting yourself is funny?
No, I think it's weird to hear him say that in real
person. Imagine it's in your apartment and your cats go scrambling.
Scaring all the animals, all the people.
I don't know. Slime the Garbage Man, Walker McDonald. I guess because I'm not all just doing rap shit now, I can like use my name because that will be important and relevant.
Your Christian name, yes.
The government name. Yeah, I'm here. I'm live. I'm in person. I'm in your face.
Yeah, we got to meet you for the very first time in person after 5 years we've known this guy.
Yeah.
And and this is kind of an awkward time because we're wrapping up the podcast. We're coming back into the show.
I'd call it a perfect time.
Actually, guys, on that note, we do have a quick
right.
We have
special
visit.
That
visit we talked about. We have
it should be exactly right now, actually. I'm looking at my watch.
Hey, we have the podcast inspector with us here if you want to.
Awkwardly standing out of frame.
What the fuck?
Am I in frame now? Okay, there we go. Hey, guys, it's a fellow podcaster and health inspector, Brandon Kirkman from Podzuki.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to say we've been reviewing it, and I know that things are looking bad. It is that bad. We just got an inspection.
Oh, yeah, it's so fucking bad.
We went through all of the episodes, and I think due to the ironic racism and then the meme lord, edgelord.
I don't think we did that much of that.
Oh, sorry, the straight up racism, and also the supporting. Okay, I shouldn't go down that bit.
Thank you.
Well, I got the grade back after I met with the Council of Elder Podcasters, and you guys got a grade F.
You fucking suck so bad.
I'm sorry, man. We got to shut it down.
Elder podcasters.
So I got to give it a grade F, and you know what that means? It's a grade flush. So I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, I guess it's good timing. The show's ending, but I guess it has to be shut down now. So
yeah, I gotta get on video to send it in.
Yeah, for
Honestly,
sure.
This just fucking sucks, bro. Like, what do you do? What do you do when you go to work and you clock in, bro?
I'll show you what I do. When I give a grade F, I'll show you what I do right now.
All right, he's walking to the bathroom. Folks who are watching this at youtube.com/thoughtcops, like and subscribe while you still can.
Yeah.
He is in the bathroom.
It won't get you much further, but
Is that his car outside? You get his plate?
there's no car down there. I don't
Play
see.
along.
Oh, right. There's a car down there, yeah.
I'm gonna put a bomb in his tank.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you flush? We couldn't hear it from here. Oh, okay.
Also, once again, compliments to
The
To
chef.
the toilet.
I want to say compliments to Chef, or I should say Kevin's apartment. It's really cute. You have a really cute toilet. It was like a good time.
Did you try and jump into the bomb frame picture?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, see you later.
That's all you're gonna exit.
To edit in a thunk sound, right?
Bop, 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 bop. Let's go. All right.
Thanks,
All right,
Brandon.
We got to watch him awkwardly or not. You're just gonna slip your feet into the shoe.
I should do it in frame.
Yeah, just kind of lean over me. That's fine. Yeah, we're recording at my apartment for a change. A
There's
little
nothing
different.
quite like being a bunch of men on a couch sitting. So I'm just.
Yeah, this is like because we have done couch mode before.
Yeah.
Many times.
I'm not a fan of couch mode. I don't like talking to you guys like this, and then the camera's there. You know,
It has a nice lounge feel to it, but it's
I don't
also
know what to look.
the podcast inspector's also getting
There's
his
Brandon's
things together.
penis.
Yeah.
But for the last one, I just did pull my pants down.
Don't do that, dude.
We get.
I want to talk about a grade F. Holy fuck.
They don't have a lot more to lose, I guess.
Yeah, that's not very healthy
Yeah.
for a health inspector.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, what the fuck are we doing, folks? What's going
Well,
on?
I want to ask you.
We're gonna have to stop record. I haven't downloaded the voicemails or anything. I just wanted to get Brandon before he left. So I don't know if we should stop recording. This is a nightmare.
You're not able to do it while we can vamp.
Well, I could.
We can vamp.
It'd just look weird, but I can do that. You guys go ahead.
I also want to grab this real quick here.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it has been a really pleasure. I'm going to really miss Thought Cops. It's a fantastic
thank you.
podcast. It's really getting a pleasure to know both of you. Even like Slime, I should say Walker now. It's an institution we're losing, and Chicago's going to be a worse place now. So thanks.
It already is. We're getting overrun. The Thought Cops stickers that are on all the light posts are being overrun by wolflarsonsballs.org. He will be president.
All
right,
man.
see you later.
I'm safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Kind of a weird thing to say to the health inspector, but
Bye, Dad.
All right.
All right, yeah, you guys do the show. I'm gonna download
Yes.
these
So,
voicemails.
first time meeting Walker in person, Slime, whatever the heck.
Taller than I thought. Taller than I imagined.
You guys were shorter than I thought. I thought it was going to be
Shorter?
like intimidatingly tall because all I knew
Oh,
was
you need the
that-
Wi-Fi.
Oh, I need your Wi-Fi.
Shit.
Oh, this
Kevin, tell me your Wi-Fi loudly. I haven't seen. I'm unfamiliar.
And I'll show you the password because I don't want anyone coming to my fucking house
leeching my Wi-Fi.
using my Wi-Fi without. Yeah, I know people are going to do that. They're going to show up like, oh, the show's ending. I guess I could just use his internet. What does he need it for? Right?
He's not fucking. Yeah, he ain't making a dime off that
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, no, you fellas are a little bit shorter than I thought it'd be. I thought you were going to
Really?
be towering.
I'm 6'4".
Yeah, Grant's pretty fucking tall.
I'm tall.
Like, how tall did you expect him to be? 7 feet tall?
I don't know.
He's imagining like when Arnold
Well,
Schwarzenegger met who's the big wrestler guy that was in the Princess
Oh,
Bride?
Andre
I
the
can't think.
Giant?
Andre the Giant, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh wow, look at that guy. He's so much bigger, and Arnold is like huge. He's like 280 pounds of just 0% body fat and 6'4", and you're like, oh look, he looks like a shrimp. I'm not a shrimp.
Well, I did also think that that Sleep Science was going to be significantly shorter, but he's about a normal man. He's
we
about a normal
really
man.
played that up.
I think that's the problem. Like, there is so much hype in like lore. Like, he's so small, he's so big. You show up and it's just kinda
Some normal dudes,
normal.
some normal people.
Fucking
Yeah.
dumb.
Well, what do you think of Chicago? You've been up here for about a week now.
Yeah, I've been on
What'd
the
you
ground
think of
in
our
the trenches.
food?
I've been delivering aid to the impoverished people of Chirac, and I got to tell you, it's been an eye-opening experience to be on the ground in Oblakistan, and it's changed me for the better. I think
That's good to hear.
delivering Al's beef, delivering deep dish pizza. I really don't know what else.
I know well, let's talk about pizza, I guess. You said that the pizza was quite heavy.
Pizza's fucking
Oh,
disgusting, bro.
disgusting. What the fuck is the matter with you? That's the love of my stomach.
Oh my god, no, it's just fucking. It's too much. It's way too much.
The deep dish, right?
Yeah,
The
rather
deep
get
dish.
a little bit good little Donamos in there.
Yeah, I know there's a whole, I don't know, we talked about this on the show a few times, but
a
there's
lot
the
actually.
Chicago pizza discourse where it's like, actually, Chicago pizza is tavern style. It's like, I guess so, but why do we have to have this big thing it's always like, you know what? It's always around this time of year too. It's almost every October I see some viral post. I haven't seen it yet this
It's
year.
because of all the tourists. They
there's-
come here.
Is fall like tourist season for Chicago?
Maybe. I think it's usually like summer.
I guess you're here. Yeah, summer is a big one. People love Chicago in the summer, not the winter. Winter kind of sucks here.
It's okay. It weeds out the people that, you know.
Well, the short season for you. Right
No. I canonically I have switched to cargo pants. I'm wearing cargo pants right now.
Wow.
The first thing I saw whenever I got
Yeah.
down, like we were picking our bags up in the fucking the baggage claim, I did see a dude in gym shorts, and I was like, that's how I know.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah.
signifier of where I'm here.
Well, it's not that. It's like 70 degrees outside right now.
It is unusually nice for this. Like, it's not like frigidly cold
Oh,
by
it's
now,
mad
but it's
tight.
like, this has been a really beautiful week.
Dude, it's gorgeous. On and off rain. It is fall time. It's been nothing but. It's been fantastic.
Do you want to talk about why you're here, or do you want to keep that a secret?
It's my anniversary with my beautiful, gorgeous girlfriend, Alicia.
Aw.
Well, that obviously that, but also is the other thing you're doing here.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Well, if I could finish my thought
Oh,
before you could cut me off.
Oh,
well, that
crap.
was the impetus.
We are the thought cops.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking
don't let that
God,
happen.
Policing my shit. No, we thought we'd come here for anniversary. We like to experience Halloween in other places. We thought we were here.
it's a nice tradition.
We'd like to I don't know, try doing something creative while we were here. So we got like a mini DV camera, started doing some on the ground shooting.
Is it similar to that?
Dude, like almost
The
exactly
same
the
one?
same. You were setting that shit up. We were looking at each other like that's all the same like
Yeah.
UI.
I've had
as
that
our
one for
camera.
a long time.
Yeah,
long time.
much nicer. Ours is like we specifically like bought it, like sought out and bought like a shittier one.
Oh,
Because I don't know what it is.
And
Like,
it's this one. Great.
yeah, yeah. I got the
horrible.
the downgrade of yours. Got the Mad Cats as yours. No, I just think like. I mean, because we've never done anything like that together before, and I had an idea that might have been like, it's like low stakes, low rent enough that you can just be casual and fun about it. But I feel like stuff like this, you see more and more of it all the time. I feel like mini DV and like old like Handycam camcorders, that's like the new 16, like 8mm.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
it's got like this, like there's a grain to it, but it's digital. I don't know. There's David Lynch spoke about this pretty extensively in his book, and also just, I mean, if you see Inland Empire, like that's the whole thing, is that it's just like he wants to make something with consumer grade. But yeah,
When you read his book, did you hear it like in his like shouting voice the whole time? Because that's whenever
He doesn't always talk.
I know,
like
but
that.
whenever I think of David Lynch, I always like imagine.
I guess
like,
I do too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I would just imagine like the whole book is like all
you're
caps.
going down to the pier with your pole,
Yes.
and you're gonna fish for an idea. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't help that he played that character in Twin Peaks that was deaf,
Yeah.
that screamed all the time, and that's like the most that you see from him, unless you're watching interviews of him and whatnot.
And even then, he kind of like does it a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, even if he's shouting or not, he's got that intonation regardless. Like, there's no
Yeah,
way you can
yeah.
remove it. Okay, if we're gonna go a little free flow, I want to crack into this. I've had this argument with so many people. Do you think David Lynch is autistic, or at the very least, on
I
the
was
spectrum?
just wondering that actually.
Well, I know because someone can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm almost positive he has a foundation for autism.
Oh,
Like he has
okay.
like a donation fund or some kind of thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
And I don't know that there's ever been a diagnosis because you've no idea how many times I've Googled David Lynch autistic, but like
There's
there's
an odd thing to see in the suggested search bar. Hey, can I use your computer?
what's this?
yeah, just a million variations of it. But like I don't think you would have a foundation unless you were somehow afflicted. Like Michael J. Fox wouldn't start doing the
I don't know if that's true. I feel like there's people that, I think it's far and few in between, but I feel like there's people that, didn't like Keanu Reeves just like fund a children's hospital or something like
And he
that?
used to be a kid.
Yeah, and he's not a child.
That's fair. He did used to be a kid, yeah.
Yeah, but like listen to David Lynch talk or interact or like his writing at all. Like
It's possible.
Whomst am I to diagnose, you know?
Yeah, none of us are medical professionals,
Yeah.
so
yeah, whatever.
You know.
I mean, I guess.
Nor have we
just try
ever
to crack
claimed
into
to
an
be on this
interesting,
show.
just cracking into an interesting thought that might be good for some conversation on this podcast.
No, that's cool.
Shutting
That's
it down,
it's whatever.
Oh yeah, no,
Shutting it down.
that's fine.
Well, you know what? You know what? We forgot to mention. This is season 3 of
Yeah.
Thought Cops.
Is this the first episode or this
Yeah.
is the second episode of season
The
3?
last one was season 2 finale.
We were announcing it. Okay.
Yeah. A bone-chilling season finale was Zwick
yeah.
on the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're cracking it off with a bang.
Everyone was saying that was Zwick's best episode.
I mean, I
We
think they're-
talked over them
I
the
think-
whole time.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly meant
What
to
else
be.
is Zwick for, dude? I know he's watching, and I know he's gonna look. He's gonna gaze long. into
Zwick's a
my
good
eyes.
mediator of thoughts and like of us when we have like conversations and stuff like that. And we're like, yeah, Zwick, we want to know, what do you think? And he's like, yeah, no, whatever you guys want to do. And we're like, thank you.
Show's ending?
It's
Yeah,
great.
it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, that
Like-
sounds fine.
He just woke up and he was like, yeah, okay,
See, that makes sense, yeah.
yeah.
No,
No, I'm not trying to sound like whatever. I'm just, yeah. No, it sounds, that's right.
Yeah, see, this is gonna open up a whole lot more time in his schedule to start the Bacardi hat hour.
Yeah, what kind of like, I wonder what kind of show he would, because he did want to do his own podcast. I mean, you know what?
He's always talked about it. He has one idea in particular where he's like, I have this one idea for a podcast. I've always wanted to, it's a very specific thing and it's not a good idea, but he wants to do it. So maybe,
What is it? Are you gonna pitch it? Or
I don't
what?
remember.
Dude, I'd love to hear Zwick do like a Bill Burr, like yelling at the camera hour. Holy fuck. It's like, you know what the trouble is with girls is that they don't have penises normally.
Yeah. He'd do a solid 3 hours on that one. This is really long episodes, Wick.
This is
Oh
just
my God.
every episode.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like it is kind of weird to like, I guess I feel like we put out that episode. We didn't really tell anybody. And then
Right.
it was like, I remember like, it's like, it was I felt kind of emotional, like seeing the responses from like, especially from regulars.
Oh, yeah.
I like shout out to Shrug or Not, who was like, he said something on Twitter because like before we posted, I just like saw he posted some like long thing. He's like, with the podcast ending, I guess I might as well not even be called Shrug or Not anymore.
Right. But then he also, then he also said, or I might keep it because I'm lazy. So like,
He's gonna keep
that's
it.
fair too.
It's like, I know I'm assuming he also has some sort of Christian name, so whatever that
Yeah,
is.
maybe. Most
I think
people
I've seen it
do.
before.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but yeah, but I know it's like we're not like the biggest show, we're not whatever, but it was very humbling, or humbling isn't the right word. It was very heartwarming to see people say nice things and say, hey, we're gonna miss you. Like we're not going anywhere. We'll still be doing stuff.
Yeah, we're still alive. We still follow us.
Mom and
We're
Dad
just-
still love you. Don't worry.
exactly. It's wicked. Good to see
some
us.
of you.
Stay with Grant. Once every 2 weeks.
Oh no, you can have full custody.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Oh my god!
So long as he like edits for us, and so I just don't want to talk to him.
I don't want to engage with him personally in any fashion.
But I feel like it was this weird thing of like we put the episode out, and like not everybody realized that it was going to be that. Then all of a sudden, it's like like a few minutes in, it's like, oh, they're being serious. The show is ending, and then it's like, oh,
No,
and we still have more. But it was weird to promote this episode because it's like, hey, we're going bye soon.
Well, because most people usually just they're like, oh, hey, this is the bye, and it's like I don't want to. Like I still want
that felt wrong.
I still want to do this.
Yeah.
It's just
well, that's
like,
how you knew who the real thought cop militants were. Is like people who listened, to know. And that absolutely. You guys had to have done that by design. Like that's the litmus test. That's why there's no
maybe kind of. I mean, there were a couple people that were like, oh, haven't caught up in couple months, years, but sorry.
Oh, and then they're like, oh, but and I also love the show.
Yeah, sorry that happened.
I get it though. I get it. There's podcasts that I really love.
Yeah,
that I just do not have time for.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
And I get FOMO when I miss. I'm like, oh man, that looks so good. People probably think like, oh, they got Slime on again in person. Man, I better catch up.
It's like snowball effect too, where it's like you start falling behind, you just never catch up. You know,
it's intimidating. That's exactly how I felt with like the Adam Friedland show. Like I listened to all of Calm Town, and that started, and I'm like, this is good. I fell off because like I got very busy, and then I'm like, what am I supposed to just like sit here with my arms crossed, like with headphones in for like 7
or
hours?
you do like the 3 times speed just to be like, let me catch up. But it's just
insane
like
behavior.
I think that's another thing too with the whole podcast format. That's like, it is hard when that sort of stacked against you, to do this like long form content that you put out week by week by week by week, and then people fall behind and they go, I'm never going to catch up. I might as well stop listening, and it is just like, I would like to do something that is maybe a little bit the opposit of
exactly.
that.
I think like maybe, like I said before, maybe I'll return to the world of podcasting, maybe not.
Yeah.
But like, we know we're both dipping our toes into like other things, and that sort of like we're both creative people who are, we're artists outside of podcasting.
True.
We have other endeavors, other interests. So I think like, there's more we can do.
And speaking of artists, there's one sitting right in the couch between us.
Wearing a damn t-shirt by
a man of many t-shirts.
Dude, it's so crazy to hear you guys like it just in real time, like just unpack the end of the podcast. It's like, well, it's not like we're gonna stop doing creative stuff, just because like
I'm convincing myself because like it's weird. Like I've been doing this for we've been doing this for 7 years. It's like I have to be like, I mean, I'm not like, I'm not gonna be like just going corporate or something. Or like I'm not gonna get a suit and tie and get a job at the.
Hey, don't gotta worry about me. I still got stuff for the pod. I still got content.
Zwick actually did put a word in for me at the dick sucking factory.
Oh, okay.
So I think I might be able to get a job.
Get you like a part-time job if you need to. Just
like a little extra cash, suck a little dick.
Yeah,
it's not bad really.
Rim a little job.
Yeah.
Make a little.
So I think like
oh my Christ.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like that's like it was even weird to listen back to that episode last week because
I didn't do it. I was also out of the country too.
That's
so I
fair. It's one of those things. I almost didn't because I'm like I'm just gonna say whatever. It's probably fine. But one of us usually listens back to it to make sure Zwick didn't put anything weird or perverted in there. But I was like. Yeah, listening back to us unpacking the end of the show, I'm like, this is like weird and hellish.
I think it's weird, but it's also coming from a place of like, I don't know, anytime like something like this sort of like ends, you're always like, okay, who pissed off who fucked whose girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck happened? Who hates, sort of thing. And it's just like, we don't want to keep doing it.
Well, to reiterate a pitch I had given Kevin earlier is that the final episode that you guys do the call-in or whatever, the rest of the meat of it should just be exposure therapy.
And I said, if we do that though, you continue. I'll tell you what you guys
you should air out every single negative thought you've ever had to or about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
there'd be no better way.
To be fair, there aren't very many.
Yeah. And well, if we do have it though,
it'll be working relationship.
It'll be paywalled.
Yes,
people will want to hear that.
The scream match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go. You have to go shop for shop, my lord, and just really let it all out.
Oh yeah, I do have that here. I know you're not.
No,
partaking in the devil's.
No, I'm keeping the oath. What's the hardest thing I can do for Zwick in this? How can I make it the worst possible?
I know exactly what it would be, but I don't think you brought it with you.
No,
that evil mask.
Oh yeah, he said not to wear the mask.
Yeah, he was like, I will kill him if he brings that to the fucking.
I really did debate doing it. You know what's funny? I went out on my way to buy a Michael Myers mask the other day. And if I hadn't just shipped it back home to myself, oh my God, Zwicky baby, you would have been in for a world of it.
That would have been a nightmare. He's like,
that would have ruled.
He's like, you know what? The show's ending early.
Well, you came all the way to Chicago and fucked the dog, Walker. Good one.
I'm just not gonna edit this one. You guys can edit it.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, what is season 3? Season 1 was so rigid. Season 2 was so free flowing. Does anybody have a 2 minutes of hate?
2 minutes of hate.
Let me look at the old Google Doc and see if I can pull anything up.
Let me talk about all these fucking freak shows in the Middle East, man.
Well,
my God.
Let it rip.
We'll talk about several minutes of hate right there.
Well, you're pulling that up. I did have an idea for the call-in show. Season 3 will be the meta commentary about how to do a podcast. Because I think episode 300 was it 250 or 300. One of the episodes, I don't remember. We did the call-in show.
Yeah.
Where we had people call in with a 2 minutes of hate. Why don't we have people call in for the call-in show with a key to the city?
Ooh, that's
so
a good
that
idea.
everyone's doing
a positive note.
A nice positive note, because that's what we always tried to do. We always try and end the show of negativity on a positive note by doing a key to the city, right? So we end the show on a positive note, doing all keys to the city. What do you like? What do you want to talk about? What's a thing that you've seen that has brought you some level of positive thinking?
And that was why we started Key to the City, was because we're like, I think the show's too negative.
Yeah, you got to mellow it out.
And then we had that at the very end. Oh, here's one nice thing at the end. See, we're good people. I'm actually looking back at the original Google Doc here. The 2 minutes of hate.
The OG.
There's only one thing on here, and it's something I already did, so I'm going to take it off. That means this show can end. We don't have anything to hate anymore.
Oh.
No, you got it all out of your systems. You got all the ayahs out. If I had to pick for real 2 minutes of hate, Al's beef.
Ooh.
You hate Al's beef. Did you just had like a small corner of a bite though?
Well, you see, that would have been greatly contextually different had I not been goaded into even trying the bite.
Well, you didn't.
And
have
if I
to
had
try
had
the
the free will,
no one put a gun to your head.
To select on my own accord to have had the beef, then we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I don't think no one.
But you did go out of your way explicitly to bully me.
You didn't open your mouth and someone shot a sandwich gun.
I'm fucking talking. I came all the way from another country to do this.
No, by all means, go ahead.
If I would have never darkened the door had it not been for the malicious mental warfare played out on me on the CTA. And, it's absolutely dampened my time here. It's made my trip worse as a direct result. When all a young man wanted to do was go to the Mecca of the rock and roll McDonald's.
Which, I mean, you saw that rock and roll McDonald's.
I did see the rock and roll McDonald's.
I
was inside of it.
There's no more rock and roll.
It's gone corporate.
It's spiritual. It's in here. When you walk into the rock and roll McDonald's, it's hallowed ground. That is the ground zero for Wesley Willis, dude. I don't know how much he was ever in there, but he has the song, and that's the only thing that matters. And that for me to walk in there, I felt something right here. I felt the spirit of Mr. Willis talking to me, going, "Rock and roll McDonald's.
That place
put pounds on you."
It was pretty cool. You ever went there, Grant?
When it was like still rock and roll?
Yeah. I remember it was a very black and white checkered looking.
Yeah.
We Mac tonight there. They get that guy.
I don't remember. I think there might have been.
We did like when we went on field trips to Chicago growing up in the suburbs, we would stop at the Rock and Roll McDonald's and we would eat there before traversing back west.
That or like Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah. Which was right across the street.
I saw that also, that like just decaying fucking building covered in mushrooms. That's real Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. That's like that shit was horrifying.
So what's your punishment for Al's beef?
Oh yeah, I forgot that's how this game works.
I did too.
Yeah.
Fuck, what is the punishment for Al's beef? Al's beef has to become the rock and roll Al's beef. Which I guess is an upgrade, honestly.
That's a great idea.
They just have to let me do it. I have to be in charge of the interior design of the future rock and roll Al's beef, and they have to be by my behest, and I will be so mean to those people all the live long day. They won't get a minute's rest under my regime.
More restaurants.
It's good though, right? It's pretty good.
I don't know. It's just like wet meat.
Yeah, that's delicious. That's the best kind of meat. Oh, you want dry meat?
No, I don't. I just want not wet meat. I want moist. You know what I want? A delicious,
You can get it moist.
delicious daily double from McDonald's, which is what I got and
French
enjoyed
McDonald's.
significantly more. I don't know. What the fuck do you mean French McDonald's?
McDonald's.
I'm just, dude, it's a comedy podcast.
You said
get
kind
it.
of funny.
But it's a fucking comedy podcast, which is why. Yeah.
No, we get it. We've been doing it 312
Oh my God,
times.
dude.
What number do we end on then?
Wait,
we end on
312, 313,
We
314.
can't end on like 314.
You have to make it.
I know it's going to bother me, but what are you going to do?
We're gonna have to do like more. We'll split one of them in half or something. 315 is okay.
What's the point of 315 though? Then you're going
Let's
to
go 320.
315, The Moment of Truth, which is a movie from, I think, 1981 about a bunch of people fighting and killing each other at high school.
We could do 321.
That's
321.
how long are we going to be
Dragging
this-
the corpse behind the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
my
the good thing about this is that I don't like care to upkeep any semblance of whatever. You know, it's just like, oh, just do this. People know it's ending. Here's the episode. You know,
Yeah.
it's freeing. We should just keep doing this. This should just be the podcast. This
boys
is the
chilling.
podcast.
We're so much looser now. We're like, the show's ending. You know?
Well, there's nothing better to the
I could do
format of a
20
podcast
more.
than just boys chilling.
yeah.
That's the
It's
best.
true.
That's why I listen to any podcast I do.
That's why it exists.
Oh man.
I mean, that is why we did the whole format thing, because we wanted to not do that. But now we've come back full circle to just boys chilling.
there's nothing better.
Because we used to, there used to be a podcast a long time ago called Not for Human Consumption. There still is
our old rivals.
there still is a podcast called that, and we did battle with them. One time we did great podcast, the battle of the mics. The microphones, not Michael's, but the microphones. We battled with them, and we would say
you
about
hit
them.
each other with microphone. What the fuck are you talking about?
We would say to them, you guys are just four guys in a room chilling.
That's all any of this
That's
is.
terrible.
Oh my god, dude.
And they would say, fuck you guys.
Man,
I did Great War with them one time. I
Yeah.
did Great War with Alan. I ate 123 pizza rolls.
oh, that's why you were fucking doing that, dude.
Yeah.
You told me that to me the other night, and I was like, "That's a
No, I didn't just eat 123
You want to talk about
pizza
not
rolls just
for
for
human
no
consumption?
point.
No human should consume that. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that joke was made 5 years ago, but I get your point.
Oh my god, 5 years ago, dude. Fuck, you know what else happened 5 years ago? I was on the cocksucking show. Now I'm
Yes.
here.
Now you're here.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is really weird to come. It does, because like I had threatened to come to Chicago many times and kept putting it off and dancing around it, but like I'm so glad I did. Like
Yeah.
it is
That's great, right?
genuine. No, yeah, Chicago rocks. It is like gorgeous for this time of year specifically. The trees are so pretty. Everything's orange and everything's yellow. There is really good food outside of the uniquely Chicago shit.
No, that's the best part, man.
I don't even know where I was going with that thought. Just be like, the food's good if you get it from a nationwide fast food chain.
Yeah.
You were saying that yesterday. You were saying that all day yesterday.
I was like, I just love the IHOP. I just think it's so funny that the hash browns here to you guys are just little strings.
Well, and you had Josh, aka Sleep Science, that as you kept mentioning, kept going, you can do that.
Oh my
but
god, you can just see the piss and vinegar boil up in that boy. Oh my god.
It is not an act. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I gotta say though, so a big thing we've been doing since we've been here is we've been hitting the piss out of the Music Box Theater. Institution.
So
gorgeous. Love that place. I would move here if I could just for that. And we went and saw The Tingler last night.
Did you get tingled?
I didn't. That's the thing. Did I tell you about that? No, dude. They have like the one selling point or the main selling point of that movie. Like the main gimmick is that they're just like they put buzzers in the seats and they tingle your asshole. The one thing they didn't do, great theatrics.
Zwick just booked a flight to Chicago.
No.
He can't even fly here. He has to drive.
No, but he shouldn't. He'd be wasting his time because they don't do it.
They don't buzz your ass.
They don't
anymore.
buzz your ass. Well, because
That's
like they
fucked.
had.
Wait, hold on. I know Josh has that cushion. I know he has extra cushion. Were you guys wearing the cushions like?
No, dude. Well, I sat on a seat that was particularly like springy, and,
That's-
like loaded in. And I was
Oh,
like,
so you sat in one of the good
something,
seats
I
then.
got something. oh, I'm gonna get buzzed. I can't wait for William Castle to come out and go, I directed this motion picture and I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. And it never happened. And it's just, yeah. Anyway, great theatrics. They had shadow casting. They had someone constructed an actual tingler, like the little bug thing.
I did just have a weird deja vu of like that. I feel like you've said that before. And I don't think like in this room, I feel like I've heard you say, oh, I directed the show and I'm going to fuck you in the ass. I feel like I've heard you say that before. I don't know why.
I've never.
I don't think that you did, but I got deja vu from it. It's I don't know.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. What an interesting thought, Grant. What a great thread to follow.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy, man.
I've heard you talk about getting fucked in the ass before.
Yeah, maybe in a past life.
Oh my God.
Let's unpack that. No.
No, but yeah, but other than that theater's been great. But it's just it made me yearn for like I wish there was more of those theatrics in like film and performance today. Like it's such a great overlap. And like I feel like that's the first time I've ever seen like proper shadow cast or anything like that in a movie theater. And it was amazing. I loved it. Fair City, Chicago.
Did you get the organ player at the beginning? Did they play? No organ.
They
He's
did
cool.
they had a fake skeleton rise from behind.
Oh, that's cool.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah, the organ guy's cool.
Yeah. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. Just walking around, shooting pumpkins.
Not smashing pumpkins.
No, not like shooting them.
There's
with like
another
a gun.
Chicago guy that does that. That's his whole thing.
Yeah, someone told me that he's around here. He's like a phantom. He just
floating through the streets of Irving Park Boulevard.
Yeah, he just like appears and disappears. Like he's just like people whisper legends about like I saw Billy Corgan at OK Tire.
What if he's on the last episode?
Oh man, I wish.
I'm like, now I got to deal with two of these types of guys.
I don't know how I would feel about that because I have always been a lifelong Smashing Pumpkins fan. The early shit, like I'm not a lunatic. And he had like some bad. His mouth makes like verbal diarrhea about crazy shit that you go, oh, this is a mentally unwell person, but also. He's kind of reflective of that. And he sort of has been having like a bit of a turnaround. And it's like, I don't know what to make of this guy. He's a lunatic.
All I know about him, or all I ever really associate with him outside of like whining and his music is like, there was a documentary I watched one time when I was like 15 about Rush. And he talked about how he learned 2112 on guitar in his room when he was alone. When he was like a teenager, and I was like, he was absolutely lying. Billy Corgan is not that good at anything to learn an entire fucking Rush
He's
record.
a pretty adept guitar player. Like you don't necessarily always hear it on the albums, but like you can see like old videos of him from the 80s just like shredding, and you're like, okay.
Wow,
he just didn't do that in like his albums.
Wow, what a great guy. What a talent.
I mean, it's fine, I guess. You don't have to like it.
Yeah, you do have to respect it, though.
Yeah, you do have to respect it.
You do have to respect
in my
that
house,
bald, dying cocksucker Voldemort.
Grant, do you have 2 minutes of hate? Anything you want to say about like? Never mind. I don't want to open that. I was going to say your vacation, but
I was gonna say racism.
Yeah, racism not good.
Racism bad.
Despite what the podcast inspector was saying. What the hell
I don't
was
know
that?
what he was talking about. I think I've been pretty anti-racist this whole time.
Certainly that's like half because of me. Has to be.
Is it? Half?
That's a pretty...
You mean that he meant it half, or that half of the racism has come from you?
I have no idea. Not quite sure.
Pretty big thing to not want to stand behind. Pretty big statement.
Yeah, just to sort of like prop it up and just kind of back away from it.
But yeah, your 2 minutes of hate is racism.
Just racism, man. Get rid of it. I don't like it.
Mine is just general bigotry of any kind.
Dude, get out of here with that shit. Sexism? Have you guys heard of sexism?
Dude, I hate when people don't like each other because of their identity. Oh, it fucking pisses me off so much. Oh, it fucking gets me so bad.
You know what else? Also, Microsoft fanboys. They think the
man,
Xbox is so cool.
I'm Sony forever. Fuck.
Fucking like there's people out there. There's people that are out there that are not okay with like just people are gay. They're just like, oh, I'm angry.
know.
Shut the fuck up.
And then some
fuck
people
out of
some
here.
people also are like, the PS5 has no games. Are you kidding me? Spider-Man 2?
You ever played a Returnal, pal? You
Yeah.
ever heard of that shit? Oh man, what the fuck else is going on? What have you folks been up to?
Hanging out with you?
Yeah, that's about it.
How's that been so far? How do I meet expectations in terms of translating from the computer to real life?
It's the same.
All you could
It's the
ever
exact
ask
same.
for is someone is the same as they are on the computer as they are in
real?
real life. Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think like, I don't know if that's ever not, but no, I don't know. Because we have had, like, you're not the first person we knew from like the computer to like podcast with in person.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's always this kind of thing of like, I even for me, I'm like, I hope I hold up to the standards. Are we the same aside from like the
Well,
exaggerated?
No, like
Yeah, our height differences.
as opposed to like our physical makeup and constitution. No, like yeah, you're 1-to-1.
Cool.
You're just the fellas. I don't know what nothing else to expect.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Not a good thing to say in a podcast, but what was I gonna say?
You say not a good thing to say on the podcast.
Yeah, just me like saying like, what was I gonna say? Just wasting time. I should say something more
That's fine.
interesting.
That's
I should say something more interesting.
Season 3 is all about the meta game. You know, the meta
Yeah.
commentary.
This is little tips for anybody who wants to start a podcast now for some reason, just in case we didn't have enough. If you want to start a new podcast now and you have no experience, don't say first of all.
Yeah, don't say like. People don't like that.
Yeah, do what I
Yeah.
do and just interject other people talking by going, "Oh my god," or just groan really loud.
No, that could be good actually, because like sometimes you want to be this. You don't want to be in the front and center. You have to just be like play the supporting role sometimes. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I will say, I think when we started doing the show that I like, you have sort of like a subdued sort of like, I don't know if I should be talking, you know, whatever sort of thing. And then we would get criticized because people would be like, oh, they talk slow. Oh, they let each other speak and whatever. And then we would have more and more episodes where you have a guest down or you have 2 guests. Sometimes we'd have like 5 guests on an episode, you know, or more, God forbid. And you develop this habit of like, oh, there's a space, gotta talk. I don't even have anything to say, but you can't have space, gotta talk. And it's just people talking over each other. And I have noticed that I've gone from a person that doesn't talk a lot to a person that doesn't let other people speak ever. And I just keep going and I keep
Same.
going and I keep doing this. And
Me
people
too.
are like,
Hey, me too.
and people are like,
Me-
haha,
I also do
yeah,
that.
I do
man,
that too.
cool. Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
dude, that is so fucking weird.
So it's kind of made me worse of a person, actually. I used to listen to people and I just want to talk. Me. It's my turn.
Same. I wonder if I guess we took the hiatus for a bit,
Yeah.
but I was like, because again, I don't know if I'll return to the world of podcasting. Perhaps I do. Like I said last time, I do love doing this, so it would be weird not to, I guess.
Yeah.
But I also want to do other stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I feel that it'll be obviously weird to not do it, but also will I be a different type of person? Will I be quieter? You know, like I haven't done as much stand up for a while. Like I said, like I maybe want to get back to that again.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I've become a lot more like I guess because like hard drive and stuff. I've become, and both of us do writing.
Yeah.
All of us do writing.
Yeah.
True.
And then
True.
sometimes I'm like, you focus on that more, and then you become a little bit more of an insular person sometimes.
I feel that. I didn't think that I would feel that, but I mean, I also kind of think that like I'm less and less interested in the world of comedy, but I like it. But the whole thing of like, oh, do I want to do stand up anymore? It's like probably not.
Mhm.
But I like writing and I like telling stories and I like creating things and stuff like that. So I want to do more of that. But I think it'll always like I'll try and issue like put some jokes in it. You know, you got to put jokes like it got to you get the spoonful of sugar. It's got to make the medicine go down.
exactly.
What
You
the
know?
fuck are you talking about?
Man,
What,
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
About,
It's
you're
a song.
putting jokes in
Listen.
your writing?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed. What other kind of writing would you be doing? What do you mean?
What,
oh
like,
shit!
you mean like other
no!
other
Do
genres?
you talk about your book?
Yeah, or just like anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Books and whatever.
Fucking, yeah.
He's writing step-by-step instructions for IKEA.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and
I'm writing suicide notes, and I'm just throwing some.
just stacking
yeah.
them up.
airline food's kind of crazy, right? Anyway, see you guys.
Yeah. Anyway, see you guys.
I love it. A note handwritten like that. Anyway, see you guys.
Did he kill himself or just like walk away?
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the book. There's the whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was completely
What's the whatever?
twisted on that.
I did start a channel for re-educationing.
Oh,
yeah,
I made
yeah,
a
yeah.
draft
That's
of
right,
a first video.
That was
but I
good.
haven't-
That was good. I liked
Thank
it.
you. I still got to finish shooting it. It's not done yet.
I will say I saw it and I thought this is so extremely Grant in every possible way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the
Extremely
humor,
Grant.
the references you included,
yes.
the long drawn out political statement.
the diatribes that just don't end.
Yeah, all of that. So if that's all on. That's
so
all
I guess
there.
keep an eye out for that. I don't just Twitter, Instagram. I'll be posting about it when it happens. I don't know. I want to finish this first before I do anything, but I do want to get that out at some point
because like newer people to Thought Cops over the last 2 years. How long has it been since we did re-educationing?
Oh, a long time. Like since like the lockdown, I think.
Yeah, I think
or
you
maybe a little bit
started
after.
doing them in the lockdown, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was one of those things where it was like, I don't know. I think we kind of like saw Thought Cops as like this brand of some kind.
Yeah, yeah.
We could have it be this or that. And it's, still a good way to think about something. But I
Right.
think like at some point, like re-educationing kind of fell off. I don't remember why.
I don't think anything in particular.
You know what
I think it was just like, I think that doing the show every week is just, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like, yeah, does this sort of fit or whatever? And then I remember I had a bunch of ideas that were like maybe a little more serious. And I think we were just sort of in agreement that it's like, I don't know if this fits the tone, but what fits the tone? And also like, if nothing fits the tone but the show and like we're struggling with the show, why don't we just like do other things with other tones sort of thing, And I think that's sort of where we're at with it.
And it was also, I think it was, the show was audio only for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
And the re-education was like, oh, here's us on camera talking.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the show became that, and that became more
true,
work.
Yeah. Right.
And it was like, do we
Yeah.
really want to do fucking like written video also? It's like we're putting so much into the video episodes.
Yeah.
And that's what the show is. So
And it's weird too, because like also with those, it's like we do this, and I feel like this is like a substantial thing to do, like where we're talking sometimes about more serious things and we're joking and whatever. But I think the whole thing with that is like, I'm going to take these serious subjects and I'm just going to make jokes about them. And it was like, I don't want to do that full, like I feel like I can only do that so much. Like I feel like I want to take more of like a concerted effort to like create a product that I feel like you were saying like is a little more me and not just like, oh, I'm going to talk about BreadTube, but I'm going to get all the names wrong and I'm just going to like make it a funny thing or whatever. It's like, I do like the idea of like making something serious, but sprinkling in jokes as opposed to making something wholly jokey sort of thing. And I think that's where I'm sort of landing with the
Something
video
funny?
that I'm going to.
Holy jokey. I have no idea why that sounds funny to me.
Holy jokey.
it does, it's
Sounds like an exclamation.
the Pope's improv.
Sounds
troupe.
like this. Here we go with this thing again, man. Holy fuck. Did I tell you about when we were on the train the other day going to the general area of like the Rock and Roll McDonald's and Al's Beef? I'm a little under the weather.
Okay, thanks for letting us know.
It's got COVID-20.
No, I took the test and we're straight on that.
Okay,
It's probably
I don't
just
care.
seasonal flu.
I don't care anymore.
The virus is fake. Who fucking cares?
Oh, we're going to get pulled from YouTube.
Bye.
But no, I know that like every time I would like cough or sneeze, I kept noticing in the corner of my eye Grant like hitting this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I wasn't fully paying attention what he was doing, so I thought he was like rotating his wrist, and I was like, oh, in my head that quietly confirms like, oh, Grant probably has like some like mild fidget or like form of Tourette's
Yeah,
where he
I've got
like has
Tourette's,
to do that, because I know people that have that like in very subtle, subdued ways, and I was like, oh, this is something you learn something about someone when you meet him for the first time in person. And
it's just a really stupid joke that I've done since like middle school is like, instead of saying bless you, because I have like an intolerance for like formalities.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody ever noticed at the top of the show when I don't like to introduce myself because I don't like formalities. I don't say bless you. I just do this because it's like a
just
funny. You do
becomes a
like the sign
mannerism.
of the cross.
That's so fucking.
I just thought you had like a religious tick.
Yeah. Well, that's what he was saying.
Takes
You know what?
yeah.
Religion.
I have an idea for something real quick. You
Yeah.
guys vamp. I'm going to be right back.
Vamp?
Yeah. Vampire talking. I don't know. I don't know why
do
they
you
call
have-
it that.
Is your idea that you just have to like piss or something?
I do have to piss, but I'm holding it. It's something else.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck's going on here?
So
So Grant, what do you think about the price of rice in China?
say the 7 words you just said slower.
What do you think about the price of rice in China?
The price of rice in China.
Yeah,
I've
how's that
never
reaching
thought of
that?
it. Is it high? Is it like eggs here? Is Biden ruining that country?
I'm
too?
asking you.
Probably.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, so I'm asking you.
Oh, well, that's a failed thread. What else is going on? What do you think of the Middle East? What do you think about this? What's all this nonsense
Middle
going
East.
on?
I'm in the Middle West, sir. This is Chicago. We don't talk.
No,
we
I'm
don't
asking
think
you
about
about
the Middle
Israel and Palestine in a very pointed fashion.
It's weird. I don't want to joke about this. This is a topic which I don't take.
You don't have to
lightly.
joke about it. You can take it deadpan serious if you
I
want.
don't know if I want to do deadpan serious.
Kevin has brought out
This is
printed
what happens-
pornography.
Yeah, well, this is
what
what
it
happens when I
looks
leave.
like.
I'm back. I meant to do this a long time ago, but our friend,
my
'cause I got a
God.
t-shirt on. You made this. Our friend Yola Swag
Look at that.
Studios, Zach, gave us some.
The
gun's
inside of
smaller
the
than
inside of this has to smell so fucking bad.
Yeah,
dude.
It probably just smells like
I've been pissing in it
plastic.
for a long
I
time.
know because like water. Have you ever filled this with water?
No, I never.
No,
did.
we never filled
Really?
these with
Oh,
water.
you've never fucking christened it. Oh my
No.
Jesus.
It's just a prop.
That's crazy.
I have some booster packs for us to open because this is the new kind of content people want to have see us do,
see.
or anyone.
Right.
That's the one
yeah,
that like has
unboxing
Yo,
videos.
that is fucking gross, dude. Look at that. Take that.
But I don't think I can
Damn.
show that on camera.
Yeah, don't show that
Really?
on camera. Yeah.
Probably. I don't
at
think
that.
you can see that on YouTube.
Holy shit, dude. That's crazy.
So Zach sent us these booster packs. So we're supposed to open them.
straight up just bored.
What does that surprise you? Does that really surprise you? The man is sick.
It doesn't, but that's that's so funny. Zach, I love you so fucking much, dude.
We got some good stuff here.
Okay, how do I open that shit up?
These are really nice. YOLO Swag X Beetle Moses. It's just
Is
collect
there a
them all.
game you can play? What a couple of good fellas those are right there. Yellow Swag and Beetle Moses.
Ooh, I got a holographic Big Homo.
Oh, wow. I bet that's
Multiverse Big
rare.
Homo. You're not gonna be able to see these at all, folks, but you can at least
Can I conserve like the fucking... No, I gotta have to tear that whore. Hold on.
some good stuff here.
What the fuck's going on here?
I'm glad I
Is there a
forgot
game
about
you
this.
can play with these, or are you just supposed to look at them?
What the fuck, man?
I have no idea. Let Grant get at those two.
Here's
sure.
They have
Change your
tattoos. Him and Beetle have tattoos.
What? Oh, is it like temporary tattoos?
No, like their characters have tattoos.
Oh,
They're sitting in a
okay.
pool.
Guys, there's an idea for you next time. Cold cuts, temporary tattoos.
Ooh.
Oh, here's Beetle Moses, and he's shaped like a sexy lady butterfly with huge jugs, and it says, "Would you?"
Well,
That's really gross.
here's a good one. This is perfect for us. We're big Family Guy fans here on the show. Little Lois. It says no one knows if she's saying Peter or PETA. It's like Little Caesars with Lois Griffin.
Peta.
Yeah, that's
pretty-
good.
That's a good one.
Holy fuck.
Gayfield.
Are you
Oh,
fucking...
finally.
No,
Look at this.
No. You serious?
Yeah, that's Gayfield.
He ripped my shit off. Are you serious?
You invented Gayfield?
Yes.
This is awkward.
Wait, you're the inventor of Gayfield?
No, this is a poor copy of my fucking shit, dude. Gayfield is my original IP comic strip that I, would
didn't know
post
that
every
was,
Monday.
I didn't know that was an original you.
I'm the original creator.
I didn't
of
know that
Gayfield.
you invented
Yes, dude.
Gayfield.
Yes, I did.
This whole time in our midst.
Yeah, because Netrunner would always post Garfield on Mondays.
Right.
And I thought, wouldn't it be funny if his name was Gayfield and he watched gay pornography?
Folks, if you're not savvy to Gayfield,
Which most of you wouldn't be. Totally fair game. But for real, that's my IP. We're gonna have to have some.
you're gonna have to go to Night Court.
What do you got?
Blue Eyes White Power Dragon.
Oh no.
This is a common drop, I think. A once flourishing species. They stopped reproducing after discovering hentai.
Do our white power? Oh, Kekistani flag.
Yeah.
I got a funny story about the Kekistani flag. Let me see that.
Yes.
Fucking, I remember.
I
when
can't
was,
wait to laugh.
You designed it.
So, well, that actually isn't far off from what the story is. So, whenever I was in school for design, and one of the things we had to do was for our college, we had to like design merchandise like for the campus store. And fucking, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we designed merchandise for the campus store, and my idea was to like, I'll incorporate flags from all over the world because we've got like a big international population. And I was like just cycling through flags. I like made a collage of them that went in the back of like the logo of the school. And I thought, I'm running low on flags. What should I do? I was like, I know. This will be a funny little in-joke for me. I'll put the Kekistani flag in there. And now this is where, honest to God mistake, I did not realize that was like supposed to be the Iron Cross flag. Because my only familiarity with Kekistani was like big man Tyrone standing in front of it. And I was like, that's a big jovial African man. How could that possibly be problematic? So I put it in there.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
And
you would be.
My prof was looking into it, like analyzing the design, and was like sent me a screenshot of like, what's this in the corner? And I was like, that's the Kekistani flag. And she was like, I really hope you'll make the right decision and make a revision here. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I like literally one Google search and I was like, I'm so fucking sorry. I didn't want you to think I'm a secret racist. I'm so sorry. And like to this day, I don't think she buys it. And I'm like,
why do people do that type of shit? Like, I get it, whatever. There's racists, right? I don't like them.
Well, I thought
I'm on record.
I just thought that this was just some like irony pilled like 4chan thing, which honestly, from that perspective alone, I probably should have known a little better.
Yeah.
But I thought it was just making like an instant like that's
an innocent
this
mistake.
Is just for
when
me.
When people assume like, oh no, that was on purpose. It's like get a life,
Yeah, I
not everybody's whatever.
Oh man. But yeah, no, that's how you learn, I guess, is you make the hard mistakes, and then someone that you have a great degree of respect for is just permanently is constantly questioning your moral and ethics.
Y'all remember Jordan Peterson did like an entire lecture on like the ethics of Kekistan. You can go on YouTube, you can look it up.
I didn't even think that would be something
probably
that would
not
be, like,
probably
relevant
not going to be honest.
You don't have to, but I'm saying you could do that.
I know. I'm
That's
just
the
saying.
thing
I understand I could, but I'm probably not going to.
Well, yeah, I know that you're saying that, but I'm just saying that that's a thing that he's done.
Around when did he do that? Is this like a recent
This is like
thing?
early on. No, this
Really?
is like a long time. This is like when that was sort of like a thing that you were seeing pop up.
Man,
that's really weird. Well, I thought that like it would have been later because like before he like became so sensationalized online, like he was just like a conservative Canadian prof that was like, clean up your room and like that whole fucking thing. But like I thought it was like the computer that made him worse. Not that
He's definitely gotten worse. I think he was always like a little bit bad, but it's one of those things where it's like, man, that's a weird thing to.
But I'm saying like even back then, like who is he going? Like did he think his audience would care about or know what fucking Kekistan is? Like what do you?
No, well, because it was like one of his like he did like a lecture to his students about it, sort of thing. Because it comes from the internet and it's the people are imagining like a world where it's a totally different world. It's Kekis because the word kek mean and it's just like
going.
He leaned fully into it.
That's a really really bottom of the barrel, especially that early on to like be.
Yeah, it's like some
teaching-
2016
Imagine
shit.
you pay.
Oh, God.
Imagine you pay
PTSD.
the tuition for U of T. And you have to sit in a room and listen to some old man go down the thread of the etymology of the word kek. And she'll be like, so in World of Warcraft, when the orc language would actually translate all of your words. So when you said, haha, it was kek. Oh, and then like that has to bleed into racism or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know. Man.
I should. How much is this class?
Probably not being offered anymore. Does he still teach at the university?
I have no idea.
I think that they took his like credentials away or something because of like his online behavior.
Because of the computer?
Yeah, because of the computer. They were like,
don't go on. Don't go on there.
That's been the symptom for the computer is evil and nothing good has ever come from the computer.
Yeah, what do you think of this card? It's called Total Hack.
Total what?
Where are you? It's you got Kelly.
Well,
and
he's
Ben Garrison.
I was about to say something. So
and where's he? Well, you should be on there too, I think.
Fuck you.
But I did.
Fuck you.
I don't know if I ever verbalized it. I don't know either on here or whatever. But I do remember when people are like, "Oh, Jordan Peter, he's this professor." And listen, people are listening to these lectures. Their lives are being changed. And I remember like watching like a number of YouTube videos where it was like him in his classroom doing lectures to his psychology students. And I remember watching some of them and being like, what are you talking about? Like, This is like a 400 level psychology class. Why are you talking about Pinocchio? Like, I get it, whatever, blah, 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 subconscious mind, et cetera, but like, you're talking about some dumb shit, and you're making very large leaps and bounds to try and say that, oh, people are like this. And it's just like, you're talking about children's movies, sir. This is just, it's weird. I get that it's like a valid point of view. It's not as though in like certain upper level classes that I took that we weren't analyzing media and shit like that. I get that that's part of it. But it did just feel like weird, like when he was talking, or he'd talk about like religion or whatever, but it wouldn't have this sort of thing. And the psychology of religion, he'd just be talking about religion. And you're like, is that cool just to talk about just religion like that in like a psychology class? Or what does this have to do with psychology?
I don't know. Well, I mean, all of those fucking... Anytime you get into the degree, like, look, if you wasted your money on that shit, good for you. I hope you got something out of it. But anytime it's come to like an academic level and you're not learning like a fucking trade, like if you're going to art school, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing with yourself, man? How are you getting a job after that? I don't know.
It depends, you know.
We should listen to some voicemails.
Yeah.
Crack into them, bro.
And actually, but while you get that set up, I want to read a nice little part of a quick email here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
Also, Grant, we actually got another one like during the recording.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Who's
cool.
emailing us to say shit on the show?
Well, he said you don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, at least a part of it.
Who's
is Sam from Video Ditch. He left us a very nice message, you know, just saying thank you. He said you should, and I'm saying this because it makes us sound cool. He says, congratulations on a good run. You should feel proud of what you've accomplished. So thank you for being some seriously cool dudes.
Cope.
And sharing the love of video games.
No, thank you. Keep reading it because I'm going to organize these voicemails a little bit better for Zwick.
Kevin, best of luck with your writing and career. Grant, I wish you Godspeed for your book and that your muscles continue to grow.
Maybe.
Said, fuck it. I wish you both the best of luck in whatever future career.
I want both of you to grow and grow and grow until you can't walk and you're big balloons on the floor.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Like Sonic, right?
This is inherently a fetishistic email. I don't know why you're reading.
Oh my God. Sam, this is perverted.
It's really easy to read between the lines there, dude. You're dry snitching.
Oh my God.
What's the other one? What's the other email you got?
Oh, that was it. No, we got some voicemails, so we're going to listen.
Yeah, we got some voicemails, but I'm just organizing them real quick.
You know, he wrote in. I wanted to read him. And thank you so much, Sam. Thank you. Everybody check out Video Ditch. It's a great show.
What a nice bunch of folks.
Yeah.
Does that somebody stop me?
Yes. Well, somebody stop me is Nick, and then Sam is Super Sammy Com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The somebody stop me guy added me on Pikmin Bloom.
Oh, really?
And he's the only person I don't interact with because I've never talked to him. Lord love you, boss.
We should start. Now you can be a guest on their show.
Yeah, go on their show, talk about... You guys could do a whole episode on Pikmin Bloom. I'm sure there's so much...
I have no desire to do that.
But did you guys check out the normal mushroom this weekend?
Oh, the normal mushroom.
Right? That's what the game is, right?
I don't fucking know, dude. I just like play it at work. Like I just really like, because I have a 20-minute commute. I'm like,
no one wants to work anymore. Everyone just wants to play fucking Pikmin.
It's a problem.
I don't know, dude. I like my job, but I also like looking at them little guys. Pikmin's fun.
Yep. Well, what'd you think of Pikmin 4?
Oh, I thought it was a laugh and a half. I don't know. That was like the first game, like Nintendo game this year that I like, just game period that I like gave enough of a shit about to be like, I'm going to commit time to this because it's like
312-788-7361 or send an audio file to thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com.
Okay,
Let's listen to our esteemed listeners who listen to us, and now we're listening to them.
Hey, Thought Cops. Hey, Kevin, it's Spaghetti. Hey, Grant, it's Landon.
Spaghetti.
How are you guys doing?
Who the fuck is Spaghetti?
I hope you guys are doing good. I love you guys. My 2 minutes of hate
very easy to keep
is when you can't.
Is what, dude?
When you forget what your 2 minutes of hate was for your voicemail. All right.
Oh, that's so funny, man.
That's a good 2 minutes of hate, actually.
That's
I don't think anyone's done that yet.
He really kind of turned it around at the end.
Yeah. Well, he left a part 2, so.
Oh, you remember it, boss?
My key to the city this week goes to Zwick for jumping ship. Not even a single day after Thought
jumping ships
was
quit?
over, he was already on the NFHC team.
What?
How fucking crazy is that?
The Thought Cops isn't over.
Go him. What a sweet little man out
We're
there.
still
I love
here.
Zwick. Anyways, that's it. I love you guys.
Oh,
too,
thanks.
but,
Cool. Pretty lackluster
Zwick's all
voicemail,
like-
bro.
He's like a ferret human. If Zwick was like an animal, he'd be a ferret.
Yeah,
Ferrets
that's
are pretty
Zwick
cool.
is an animal.
Oh, hold on.
Let's not.
He's going to the other side to NFA. Or
He's just
NFAC?
saying he's in their Discord. He's already been like with those dudes.
Oh, I thought he
He's
was.
been with all of them.
He made it sound like he was like going to be their editor. He's like, you guys are on your own.
You
Zwick
guys
has
can
definitely
edit for
been
them.
with some dudes.
You can edit for them.
Yeah, yeah. Next
He's
voicemail.
gay, is what I'm saying.
He's only half gay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How long is
So I got a
it?
couple
This is
things.
2 minutes long.
Jesus
Let's hear.
fucking Christ.
Can you turn it up a little bit, Grant?
So got the air horns out of the way.
that
Topic
good?
one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Topic one. Gaming.
Oh my!
No
you
topic
you
one.
don't have
This is
tiered
Bar
list of
Bundy. This is
topics.
Bar Bundy.
Oh
Good
shit!
friend
It's
of mine.
Ian. All right,
Topic
sorry.
one. Gaming. Y'all playing any games? What y'all been into?
Pikmin.
Topic one game.
This isn't how the fucking show
Core
works.
6 and some near replicant. Good games.
I don't care. You've texted me about all this. I didn't read it.
Movies. Any
Oh,
movies y'all
movies,
trying
no.
to see? We
I
got,
know he's gonna go. I something I love Lovecraft, but like not a thing that Stuart Gordon did because it's not faithful to it. I actually like a lot of other shit more.
Cool.
Great,
Anything
yeah.
else y'all seen that was good?
Oh my fuck.
Movie that was bad.
Yeah, watch paint dry. That was awesome.
Slime, my man. What you working on?
Yeah, what you working on?
Movies. I know
You're
you.
always asking.
Um,
Like this. Don't
we
leave
got,
2-minute voicemails. There's a fucking full minute left of this.
Yeah.
I've been having some weird, crazy dreams lately.
I know.
I don't know. Like I had this
Should I
one
just
where
cut
I
it?
was,
Do you want me to cut it, or you want to keep
Is it upsetting
screaming
you?
over it?
And and I was in like a temple. It was like Aztec, and there was like a lot of water. And
Ian, thank you so much for sending this, brother. This is definitely what people want to hear. They come to Thought Cops to listen to you talk about your dreams.
Terrifying when you hear it.
That's what
but
they
if you were
come to it
actually in that
for.
situation,
To hear a
seeing it,
stranger
it was
that
pretty scary.
that raps
Y'all have
about
any weird
Lovecraft and Elden
Let me
Ring
know.
and talks about no
I'll be waiting
maidens.
to hear
To
about that.
that's what they
That's
come to a
that's a
podcast
good,
from Chicago for.
It's a good voice.
Listen to it. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, just like stream Pooh Bar Bundy shit. You know, he's like a cool artist.
That's
you know,
that's
okay,
you.
I
That's
see what's
you.
going on.
That's you.
Self
That's you.
Walking
promotion.
Cathedral.
Yeah, he thinks that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's
That's what it
Zwick,
sounds like.
bleep out his name.
That's
Just
the intro. It actually
kidding,
doesn't sound like that for most of the song.
That's
But,
okay.
yeah.
All right, okay, 4,
Gone
3,
over.
wrap her up,
Wait a
wrap her
minute.
up, wrap her up. All right, okay, love you, boo boo. Thank you.
What we got here? How
2
long?
fucking minutes.
How long
What
is
an
this next
abusive time.
21 seconds.
Okay, good.
This will make up for that.
All right, blast off.
What up, Playboy? I don't know what this podcast is about. I just saw your phone number on the Twitter website.com.
All right.
X.com.
And I just wanted to tell y'all to keep it up. Shake the city.
Oh, thanks.
Shake this
We're
city.
quitting,
Keep
but thank you.
rocking. That's what it's about.
Yeah, kind
I
of read
love
between
you.
the lines.
Cool,
there.
man. Thank you.
We said this is one of our last episodes, and he's
He's like,
telling
yeah,
us to
keep it
shake
up.
it up.
Did he say Playboy?
Yeah.
I for real thought he like dropped F slur. That would have been crazy.
Oh, thankfully not.
yeah.
I don't think so.
wish
Thankfully
he
not,
did. That would have
because
been
we
so
would
good.
say, "Hey, Zwick, could you strike that?" And he would go, "I already made all
Just
the
a
edits.
stranger
I can't
from
take
Twitter's
that out."
like, what's up?
Maybe.
No, actually,
I mean, yeah.
you didn't listen to the last episode, but when Zwick used a certain word and you said replace that, he said it's okay. I'll just say Polak. And in the episode, he did. Yeah.
I
Oh my
forgot about
God.
that.
All right, what else we got going on?
Hey, if you had a beard of dicks, would you get them circumcised?
If you had a like epic
Because
beard of ducks,
I'm like a pro circumcision guy, right? But like,
it's got a
I
bunch
feel
of
like
pieces
if
coming
you
in your
had penis
face.
heads exposed,
Would you rather fight
beard of
one
dicks,
dog or
and then like
100
you poured hot
horses?
soup on it, that would be fucked up. So like, I
These people think they're
personally
so funny.
think I would keep
This is
them
Zwick.
uncircumcised. Let me know what you think.
No wonder, man.
I would tear his kneecaps off with the claw end of a hammer.
Oh, buddy.
All right.
You got
Hey,
all right, we got.
you wouldn't be the last
Oh,
person
we got
in
a
that
minute.
line.
Holy shit, dude.
A minute's about
I
right.
came all the way to
It's-
Chicago to listen to a bunch of people fucking.
It's a minute
flagellate.
16. The 16
Yeah,
seconds
let's-
is a little egregious, but we'd say try and keep it under a minute. Just a little more.
These people are the worst.
Hello, Thought Cops once again.
Oh, Uncle Leo!
All right,
Hello!
deserve.
Your voicemail. Incredible news, gentlemen. I find myself in the middle of nowhere. I think it's called buttfuck middle of nowhere, Florida.
Gross.
Nonetheless,
That's disgusting.
it's been a while since I've called. I understand the show is approaching what's called the end. And
As
some
we all
viewers
are.
have told me it's because I don't call in enough.
Kind
I
of,
believe
yeah.
this to be 100% true.
Yeah.
So to keep the show going, I'm now calling in.
Do you think he
Oh,
writes
no.
And
things?
so,
I think he does, yeah.
viewers, folks,
I don't know. He
I
said
love to
no.
imagine
Keep the show
Leo
going.
painstaking.
I've done my part. I've called in. We got 5 more seasons out of these boys.
5?
Well, I know.
If each
it's not
episode
true.
is a
Writing
season.
in,
Where to
I know deep
punctuate
down it's
witty
It's
laughter.
the end, gentlemen.
Bam.
The wind down. The clock is ticking. The end is near, but it's been a good run. And I swear to you, it won't be the last time I call it.
After this, I'm just going to start calling you at your homes and at work.
It's been a fantastic run. Not many things last as long as Thought Cops did. You should be proud of it.
Thank you, Leo.
No, thank you.
I look forward to speaking to you again soon.
We'll see you.
Leo out.
Oh, what a proper chap.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you.
Truly.
Always a pleasure.
Wait, someone recorded this. Somebody for sure recorded this on their voicemails on their phone because that's an address.
Oh, maybe.
Somebody called from.
Why would you
coming.
say if it's an
Come
address?
on,
Why would you
man.
say the address?
Because I thought it'd be funny to say on camera.
This is the last voicemail.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
okay.
also a friend, a person that listens to the show that we know who it is, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
Did I just get. Wait, okay, never mind.
We know where he lives, man.
Hey, what's up? It's Katie Shane. So the other day on the Discord, I did the Family Guy, I don't care for the Godfather meme, but only about the Irishman. And Slime told me that I was wrong, which frankly
You are
I
wrong.
find hard to believe. But I
Okay,
do
well,
respect his
I'm on the
opinion a lot of
podcast
things,
and you're
so
not, and I just
I was
doxed
wondering
you,
if you
so
could
whatever the
Irishman
fuck.
pill me and tell me what I'm missing about that movie and why I should enjoy it. So take it easy. Love you guys. Bye.
Because it's a very good
Bye.
movie and you got rocks in your damn head.
I didn't like it either.
We
you,
did a
dude.
whole
Fire Bros?
We did a whole Fire Bros about it, which you can listen to at patreon.com/thoughtcops. I thought I liked it, and then we did the episode, and I was like, I don't know what to think anymore. I need people to tell me. I need
Not enough Batman.
I need 3 or 4 Wisconsinite older gentlemen to feed me my opinions on things, because otherwise I'm not 100% sure. I thought it was okay.
If you're not into that movie, like I can get not being down with the length of it, but the movie itself is fucking fantastic.
I think it was the length because, like, I mean, even still, it just like there's some parts felt drawn out to me. And then, yeah, if you cut down the length, that
I
could
like
also cut down on my
2 old
complaints.
men and their jams sharing a hotel room together. That was great.
Yeah.
That
I
was
think at the
iconic.
core of it, like it really is just like the ethos of Scorsese to like really, really dissect like through a historical lens most of the time, like these structures like put together by just like egotistical capital driven men to just like tear each other down in the pursuit of like further like building each other up, but just, you know what I mean? It's like, that's all his work has ever been about, really. Like most of it, unless he's like working on like Schrader scripts or something. Like he just loves delving into the history of things and like understand, like for everything he understands about cinema, he really does understand just about people and the world in general, because that's what cinema is, folks. It's people in the world.
For now, until, you know, AI.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Way to be a downer. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
That's what the
can't-
show's here for.
Yeah.
For now.
Well, Shane, that's what you got. I also didn't realize when that was happening that was his address. We should probably actually bleep that.
Yeah, we'll bleep-
Zwick,
Zwick,
if you
take
could
it
do
out. I
us
said
that
it
favor.
twice.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Bubby. Didn't mean to do that to you.
Well, that about wraps up the voicemails and the episode. 312-788-7361 or thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. Our grand finale is coming soon, so pay attention for that. We'll be doing some cool stuff.
Probably a call-in show, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Slime, thank you so much for coming over to do the show. I'm glad
Appreciate you.
fit this into your busy schedule this week.
This is the reason for the season, baby. That's why I'm here. This is full circle.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I was just talking about that, Grant, last night. We were just like going over like the whole like, this is the first podcast I was ever on.
Wow.
I was peak broke. I remember recording it in my bedroom alone because my roommate had a bunch of his friends over that were enjoying each other's company, and I sat on the end of a sheetless mattress on a box spring with my laptop on a TV dinner table. And had a Rock Band USB mic plugged in with my headphones. And I was like, I'm so excited to be on the internet talk show. I better be extra funny. I better really be on top of it. And I'm sure that thing is fucking unlistenable now, as most of them are. But this really does feel like a weird wraparound thing.
Yeah.
To physically be here. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Fucking right here.
Wash that hand.
Real life.
Yeah. I got clean socks. I picked some dirt off of them.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Neat.
Ashes to ashes, dirt to dirt, you know?
Yeah, you know, all kind of, good timing. I'm glad we
The name of the Kevin, the Grant, and the Holy Slime.
Yeah, could you imagine if Slime was coming here and he's like, I'm going to record an episode with you. And we were just like, yeah, we're done. No more show anymore.
Too late.
Very feasibly could have happened, but it didn't.
Right.
And we're all thankful, folks, aren't we?
Yeah.
We just.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps her up. We'll see you next time as we approach the very end of Thought Cups. I'll see you on the other side.
I thought you were going to do a new catchphrase for season 3.
Nah, I'm not.
We just stick with what works.
It quote unquote works, yeah.
See you, Space Cop.
Hi, this is Garbage. And I don't really know what that message said, but I was just thinking about how many adults I know that have shit their pants and think that's a normal thing to happen to adults. That's all. I'm stuck in traffic thinking about that. But do with that what you want.